And in the battle for the top half of the league ladder. An Adelaide win would see them leapfrog Sydney and take fourth spot. Leon Trimmingham will be out to prove some points, and the battle between the backcourts should be a highlight. The Kings have dropped 4 of their past 5 contests, and tonight are without star point guard Shane Heal. This is a critical game for Sydney, as the Doomsday Double doesn't come at a good time. Round 20 of the Mitsubishi Challenge continues on 10.
Here we go.
Continues its exclusive coverage of the Mitsubishi Challenge for 1996. We have a huge game for you this evening between the Adelaide 36ers and the Sydney Kings. Now, there's not a lot between these two sides on the premiership table. Let's have a look. The Tigers on top, Magic second, Wildcats and the Giants make up the 4. The Sydney Kings in 5th position, and the Adelaide. And the lineups for both sides, starting with the Sixers.
For Adelaide, they're starting with Rick Brunson, Brett Maher and John Rillie, leaping Leon Trimmingham and Mark Davis. And for the Kings, Brad Rosen gets his chance to start in the point spot. Isaac Burton, Stephen Whitehead, Melvin Thomas and Bruce Bolden.
Now to the benches for the Sixers, Catalini, Hawkes, McKinnon, O'Donnell. And for the Kings, Withers, Danny Williams, Brad Williams and Neil Turner. Who's your tip, Dal?
Well, I think Adelaide can win this game with Shane Hill out. It's a big negative for Sydney. I think Sydney are going to have a hard time defending the shooting strength, the scoring strength of Adelaide. By the same token, they're playing pretty well as well. So Adelaide without Brett Wheeler and Sydney without Shane Hill, pretty even contest.
Kings with a big win over the Magic a couple of games ago.
And that was without Shane Hill too, who was out, I think, with a hamstring injury. And to be out without the hammer and get a win, it was a big result for them on the road. They're not a bad road team, and Adelaide are going to have their work cut out tonight, mate.
The Kings have lost 4 of their last 5. Is that a fair indication?
Not really. I mean, you can win or lose against any particular team, and you know, even one of those wins, I think they lost against Hobart. I think Hobart Devils by a point. And if you get a team on their night, they can beat you any time. So it should be an exciting physical game.
Looking forward to it. And you're watching all of the action on 10's World of Sport. The Kings up against the Sixers. Brad Rosen getting his chance. Thomas, that came off a Sixer, and that was Rick Brunson, the point guard. Huge crowd here again. The powerhouse, not a spare seat anywhere. Whitehead, Rosen, Bolden, very strong. Big man, Bruce Bolden.
Leon Trimmingham just forcing Bolden to the baseline, getting on a body check. Big game for Brad Rosen, thrown in to start here and run the plays for Sydney. As Brunson gets a piece of Melbourne stuff and rejects the ball out of court. Rosen's got the job of running the team, a lot of pressure on him, and he would be without doubt the quickest player in this league. It's very exciting, and of course he's got to replace Shane Heal. Now he's not a scorer, so the other people like Burton and Bolden and Melvin Thomas have to up their average, and could get a good game from Stephen Whitehead. This is his chance to shoot the ball a bit more.
Isaac Burton now. Thomas. Now a chance for Whitehead. Oh, cleverly done, but nothing doing for him. And John Rillie comes away with it. Big opportunity now for Rick Brunson, but it didn't drop for him. No score so far, early stages. Burton brings it down into offense very quickly, and the foul has been called.
He just hit the full mark. Shane Hill averaging 25 this year in the league. Without him, and Isaac Burton will probably up his scoring here and the number of shots he takes, and you see the foul there, the reach in. Rosen under the ring. Adelaide caught napping there on the back door. Sorry, it's Whitehead. And 2 points. Good hustle from Isaac Burton on the defense. And the Sydney Kings this year under Alan Black, who's in his first year with the Kings, have shown a little bit more heart on defense, and a lot more aggression, a lot more ball pressure. Really from a long way out. First touch of the ball. Confident start from him. And Adelaide get it back with a long pass. So John Rillie there in 2 plays in a row, knocking down the three-pointer and instigating that turnover.
Brunson from Trimmingham, now to JR. Gets in the paint and does very well indeed. Oh, JR starring in the first 30 or 40 seconds. Brilliantly done by Riley. It's 5-2.
Crossover dribble there, in traffic, John Riley, and the soft glass shot. John Riley pretty quiet last week, only took about 4 shots, and I'm sure that Mike Dunlap would have spoken to him during the week and looked to get him into the offense a lot more. He's an exceptional three-point shooter and one of the most clever players. Rose on the backdoor cut, lost control. Thomas with the scraps and finds Whitehead for the easy 2. And there's the quickest man in the NBL. Great interception, Rosen. Thomas looking to go at Brunson. Isaac Burton from three-point range, and it's down.
Extraordinary. 2 the difference now, and the Kings lead. Just under 10 minutes to go until the first break. Ma for 2. Whitehead. Now Burton. Rosen. Bolden using his strength. A couple. It's 5-9. And the Kings lead. They've got a 4-point break.
Adelaide now working the ball around the perimeter. Brunson looking for Leon Trimmingham, who's trying to get position in the low post against Melvin Thomas. Looking to go to work. Gets a shove. It'll be interesting to see if he gets shots here. No, foul just before he's in the act of shooting there. Trimmingham hungry to go at Thomas early. And just a little bit of a body foul there, quite obvious.
35 points against the Tigers last week, Piercy.
He was outstanding in a losing effort. Davis from outside, unguarded.
Gaze with 44 in that game, though. He was the star, wasn't he? 9-5, the Kings in front. And there's a bit of pickpocketing by Rick Brunson. And he's not bad at that caper.
No, good hands from Brunson. Got the steal, and in frustration, Isaac Burton just held out the arm and got the holding foul. Early fouls can hurt you later in the game, but no real dramas at this stage. Davis to Brunson, just on a curl cut. Looking for support, really, who's been hot so far. He's got the hand, he's looking hungry. He's 3 from 3, and he has 8 points already in the game.
He's got some fans here too, hasn't he, JR? There's a whole group of them here. Well, in truth, there's probably 8,000, but a specific group who are getting right behind, really. Ma, they turn it around. Brunson, Ma again, looks for JR.
And Isaac Burton with his second foul there. Forced the foul to pull up the fast break. Adelaide creating the loose man 3-on-2. Adelaide's transitional basketball this year has been very good. They're looking to get the rebound, get into offense very quickly. And really called for a travel there. Lost the handle on the ball.
Yes,
If you're not in possession, though, you can't travel. So Carolyn Gillespie saying that he was in possession and had a bit of a shuffle. A turnover.
A bit too hot for him, Darryl.
He's probably on the way out of the keyway mark. It's probably not the opportune time to give him the ball, but looking very hungry there to score so far. Rosen with the bad pass. Adelaide cleaning up. Bolden with a steal of his own, 3-on-none. And Whitehead misses Rosen. And Ma with the board, and he comes straight back now. Davis decides to pull it out, get a good offense. Ma doesn't hesitate at all. Figures that's good enough.
(10-9), Sixers in front. Just under 7.5 minutes to go until the first break. Thomas. Really, Brunson. Oh, wonderful pass to Ma. Succulent dish. And Ma doesn't let him down. It's 12-9.
An unselfish play from Brunson. Through the defense, dished off. Easy 2. Sydney Kings have an excellent shooting percentage this season, and you would say that's normally attributed to basically an inside game. High percentage shots. Shane Hill aside, most of the players are inside players. That's normally the play that gets you a high percentage shot, but Bolden acknowledges a good pass from Brad Rosen, says my bad, and his fumble turned into a turnover. Trimmingham inside. Bolden throws the hand out and gets a foul. Good bounce pass into Trimmingham. He goes up strong. And 9 times out of 10, you'll get a foul call there, whether it's ball or not. And probably a position where hands shouldn't be in So, as I was saying before, exceptional field percentage from the Kings.
The Kings just won the difference. Don't go away. We will catch you after the break from the Adelaide Neutral Powerhouse.
Move it with the Mean Green Rollers machine. This week the Rollers are at home to the Townsville Suns in a must-win game. Be there for all the action with the Rollers $21 family special. 2 adults and 2 children for the best entertainment value on the Gold Coast. Book now.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it.
The Carrara Greenhouse. This week the Mean Green Rollers machine is at home to the Townsville Suns. Don't miss the best value entertainment on the Gold Coast. Book now at the Gold Coast.
We saw Leaping Leon there. A bit more to draw the defence in, and then if they're going to shift to the inside, dish out. And also try and, if they can, make a focal point of Trimmingham in the low post to fetch Davis. Against the zone, sometimes it's hard because the team will collapse. That then allows you to throw the ball out for an uncontested shot. In the first quarter, Adelaide were getting uncontested shots and had a good lead. So Sydney have picked their D up. And it'll be very interesting to see whether they just sort of persist with the zone, which I think they will.
Good to have you with us, Piercy. Good to work with you. You've been there and done that. Looking forward to more expert commentary right throughout the season and throughout this game. 49-41, folks. And I trust you're enjoying the coverage on Tim's World of Sport as we wind up now. And get pretty excited as the finals approach. Mar now for the Sixers. So there's 8 the difference. And the Kings lead. Davis, top of the key, Trimmingham. Turnover early stages of this, the third quarter.
Trimmingham looking to go one-on-one there from close range and just got to shuffle in and travel. But he's looking very aggressive and hungry to get the ball to score, which is a good sign for the Adelaide team. Testing the Sydney defence. There's Rosen, the back door cut. He is an absolute whip at that man, and at least he finished off very well on that occasion. That's part of his game that he's got to improve in. Oh, Brunson returns the compliment there with an all-the-way drive, coast to coast. Well, nothing new there. Rosen using his speed there on the back door, just couldn't come up with it. And Rick Brunson putting the clever moves on the Kings there and turning the ball over.
Boo-boo from Brunson. 51-43. Mar, really, who was absolutely hot in the early stages. That's pretty good too from Mar. It's a couple. And it's 51-45. Yes, really was fantastic early. Just went off a bit. Set that play up nicely and Mar completed it. 51-45. Brad Rosen coming in for heel. Bolden, there's a big lump of a man. Davis putting some pressure on him. He's huge, isn't he? He's still going. He loses it though. And Mar comes away with it. 51-45. Here's Brett for 3. 8,000. Get pretty excited here in Adelaide. It's 51-48 and here come the Sixers.
Yeah, Mar with a pull-up jumper for 3. Got the crowd very excited. The previous play before Bruce Bolden is committing the cardinal sin of just going one-on-one from too far out. And 4 of his teammates standing and watching, and they became very stagnant. As the Kings still going to Bolden, and Davis with the arm foul coming from behind.
Averages just over 10 rebounds a match, Darryl. Does Bruce Bolden.
He's been a terrific player for the Magic for many years, and now the Kings. A veteran and a naturalised Australian now. Melvin Thomas looking to work, getting double teamed by the Adelaide defence, really scurrying around trying to find someone. Drive and dump from Whitehead to Burton. Back to Whitehead, 3-point attempt, short. Chairman of the board's Mark Davis whips it down and gets it into Mar's hands.
Brunson, still Brunson, look away pass up. And that's what they love to see here. Oh, that's got them even more excited than the last little play. And have another look at this. Timeout called, 50-51. And Sydney in front by just one. What a piece of play that was. It was spectral baseline.
Bolden finishes off. He runs too many of those. Always the opportunist. Really
to Marr. Trimmingham looking to work at a low post, finds Davis on the roll. Took the body bump. Isaac Burton just tipping the ball to himself. Clever play, but it's out of court. And turn over to the Kings.
So Brunson will take it. 56.
Nothing much else than foul there as he's jumping forward. And Bold made sure there's plenty of contact as we have a time.
Still Davis.
Big play from Mark Davis. Tough shot. The floater off the bank. And Isaac Burton on the drive.
I reckon that's come off Burton too. It has.
He's had an outstanding season and just had a bit of a quiet night tonight. Missed the dunk, but he's come up with a steal. And Whitehead looking to go on really. Melvin Thomas finds Brad Williams underneath. And it's a 5-point ball game again.
Yes,
now Sydney need to foul here. And that's a professional foul from Stephen Whitehead. They're sitting back, letting Adelaide just run the last 30 seconds out. Must foul, put Brunson on the line and put him under the pressure to perhaps miss one or maybe even two to get the possession back. And as I said a minute ago, Sydney needs shots at the ring. You think if Brunson can make these two, it'll be all over with 32 seconds to go. But a lot of pressure on a man at the line at this stage of the game. And he's up to it. You see Sydney run the ball very quickly down and look for probably Whitehead or Burton for the three-pointer. Thomas to Whitehead. Quick three-pointer necessary. He pulls up. Trying to draw the foul. Foul no good. A tough shot. And really always look for the man up the court. No need to shoot that, says Rick Brunson. And Adelaide will just try and keep the ball away from defenders so they can't get fouled. As this crowd acknowledge the game's over.
I find this to be a rather ugly way to finish a game, though. I know it's all in the rules, but do you agree or not?
Well, you can't do it any other way.
No, of course not.
You know, you can't go throwing around intentional fouls all the time to stop it if the player is legitimately playing the ball. So it's the way the game's structured.
Right, fair enough. 93-85, 14 seconds remaining. This is Whitehead. Davis with him. Williams for three. Air ball from Williams. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. That's in. That's Bolden. It's the game, though, because we are right on time now. And the Sixers with a big victory over the Kings here in Adelaide. And they get a standing ovation. But it was a classic game of basketball, Darryl Pearce. We thought it would be tight, and that's the way it panned out.
Well, scoreline of 93-88, that's a typical final scoreline. High 80s, low 90s, and a pretty rugged game. But Adelaide's defence in the second half, you know, they've shown a lot of fight this season at home defensively, but I think they locked the Kings down in the second half, and a terrific effort from them.
Giants, that is the 4. So it is an interesting battle, isn't it, in the midsection, if you like, of the top 8.
It is, and I think if you're looking at Adelaide's chances of winning a championship this year and things like that, they've got to beat teams above them on the ladder, and that's the important thing.
How do you rate that performance by the Sixers tonight compared to what we've seen all season?
I think you can't underestimate the loss of Brett Wheeler in the centre, and I think they're doing a great job without a legitimate centre. Simon O'Donnell, we just saw on screen, Mark Davis and Trimmingham are doing great body work for them.
All right, thanks, Piercy. 93-88, a big win as far as the Sixers are concerned, and they look pretty happy, don't they? And that is their 13th win for the season. We'll catch you after the break. 9, Williams 16, and Thomas and Whitehead.
I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. Nice, sweet, fantastic. Move up on a bit, yes, you move it. Funny woman, you're nice, sweet, fantastic. Reach up on a bit, move a big Titanic. Physically fit,